My songs are mostly rooted in, stories from my life or stories from other people's life that have influenced me as a writer. I use music to communicate better than I do just speaking. I've tended to be able to communicate bigger, deeper ideas and thoughts and emotions through music. So it was an opportunity for me to tell a story about a time when I found God in this moment of stillness in my life. A few years ago, when I was in Venezuela, and I got really sick. I was on a missions trip and I got really sick, and I had been geared up to do, be able to help out and do all these things with the mission trip. And we were supposed to be climbing this mountain with all these kids from the village that we were serving. And I was so excited to climb this mountain and so excited to lead these kids and just commune with these kids. And then on the day I was supposed to climb, or the night before I was supposed to climb, I got really sick. So sick that I couldn't move. If you could do anything to wipe me out from going on this mountain, it would have to be take my legs out from under me, and that's what happened. I literally couldn't stand, and so in that, God really spoke to me about when and how he's close to me, and when and how I seek him, that I didn't need to fly over the ocean. That was part of my song. I said, I flew over the ocean for you, and I would do all these things for you, but him kind of reminding me that that's wonderful, that's great, but you don't need to do all these things. I was always here. What music has done for me in that creative outlet outside of my 9-to-5 job, it gives me the opportunity to not just express myself, but process things. And when I got that word stillness for the Beauty in the Common project, I had to think a little bit of, okay, what am I going to reference for stillness in my life? And that memory, that story came flooding back to me, and the song just came kind of flooding out like a lot of my songs do, where it almost feels like not as much as I'm telling it, but as I'm being told. I think a lot of times it's almost, my writing is like stillness in the same way that the stillness I experienced in my song kind of forced me to be still. The writing process kind of forces me to quiet myself and not be over analyzing everything, and not be maybe seeking out or trying to find the right words. Oftentimes my songwriting process has been something that's just kind of flooded in my mind, and not something I've worked days on end to construct. It usually happens really quick. And that's what happened with the stillness song that I wrote, was that the story came, and it just I was singing out of more emotion and out of processing those memories and processing things that have happened since, where I've been in dark places and needed that reminder that just because you're in a hard place doesn't mean God's not close, doesn't mean he's not here. I think the idea of being still or being maybe complacent or not productive is negative, and it was just an opportunity for me to see that quiet time, that time alone was good too, and God was able to not only be close with me, but speak to me and grow me in that.